Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends and subscribers. This is Muhammad Sheikh, and from past few videos I'm working on a tutorial series of making a blog application using Laravel 5.4. In my last video I shown you how to create adding category functionality to our blog, and we had added a few categories to our blog application, and these are the categories which we had added in our last video. Okay, and in this video we'll be going to add profile. Okay, so the way we had done here in our application, in our blog, when I click on this profile, it asks me to, okay, let me just log in first. Okay, so whenever I click on this profile, it asks me to enter the profile for the user. Okay, so whenever new user is been created, so for that user they have to enter the profile. Okay, once they enter the name, designation and profile picture, then that profile image, designation and name will be displayed here on his or her home page. Okay, so now that we will be going to achieve in this tutorial. Okay, so for that we need to go to our editor, and we need to open our profile controller. Okay, so that profile controller we will find inside our http, and then controllers, and then we need to click on this profile controller. Okay, so next, and we need to open our profile view. For that we need to go to under resources, inside views folder we will find a folder with the name called as profiles, and inside profiles we will have a profile dot blade. Okay, so as you can see here in our application, if I click on this profile, we need three fields: name, designation and picture. Okay, so we need to create this form now. So here, this is the profile, and what I will do, I will just go to my login view, which I will find inside auth. Okay, I will open this and I will take the form from here, so that uh, I can reduce the time which is required to uh, type the form by myself. I'll just copy this form from here, and I will come to profile.blade.php, and I will just paste it here. Okay, save it. Okay, now I'll just close this one, and here I will okay, and the method will be the post, and action will be url / add profile. Okay, now next is we need to change these fields to profile. Okay, name, here will be the name. Okay, let's see what fields we have taken for our profiles table in our database. So let's go to our database blog and open our table profiles. Okay, then go to structure, and we have fields like name, designation and profile pic. Okay, so we need to use the same names which we have created inside our tables. Okay, so first one is for name. Just copy this and change it wherever we are having email. Okay, okay, and here also enter name, and then second one is designation. Okay, and this is type of input. Okay, next is, okay, here we need to change all these things to designation. Okay, just copy this and paste it here. Just change the label where it is saying password, change it to designation. Okay, now the next one is file. Okay, we need to uh, create this file upload file upload form element. Okay, so for that I will just copy the same input, and I will just paste it here, and I will change it to type from input to file, and I will just change it the name as profile underscore pic. Change it wherever we are having a designation. Okay, now save it, and just remove this. Okay, input type submit, class btn primary. Okay, then btn lg. Okay, let's just save it and then refresh. Come to our project, refresh, and okay. Okay, now it's asking me to log in. Okay, now I entered my credentials, and now I will log in. Okay, now I'm in my dashboard, and I will just go to this menu, and then click on profile. Okay, now I'm in my add profile page. Okay, enter name, designation, and here it is profile picture. Okay, so I'll just change it to okay, profile picture, and then here it should be enter designation. Save it, refresh it. Okay, we need to change it from login to add profile. Okay, and change it to btn block. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, okay, this is not correct. Okay, let it leave it as btn lg. Refresh the page. Okay, now if I try to click on add profile without entering any of the text in these text boxes, it shows me messages. Okay, these are client side validation which are coming from this validations required. Okay, I have given validation as required here. That's why it's telling me to enter the uh, data. If I try to click on add profile button without entering any data inside these text boxes. Okay, so now if I type, let's say, Ajay, and designation as developer. Okay, but choose in. Again, if I choose file, click choose file, then it should let me just go to downloads folder. Okay, and if I select the image like this, okay, let's say take this, and if I click on add post, it's showing me an error because we have not created a route for this uh, add profile URL. So for now we need to go to web.php, and here we need to create a route with post method because we are posting data here, and add post. Okay, and then we are calling the controller as, which is profile controller. Okay, and then and we will be creating a function with the name called as add post inside our sorry, add profile. Okay, it should be add profile. Okay, this and this here, add profile. We need to create a function with the name called as add profile inside our profile controller. So just copy this and now save it, and come to our profile controller and create a function here, public function, which is add profile. Okay, and now let's try to get the values with the help of the object of or instance of this request. Okay, now let's return the value. Return dollar request of with using input method, and we'll try to print the name. Okay, now let's go back and refresh the page. Okay, call to undefined function post. Okay, on 30. Okay, okay, there should be one more column. You now refresh, and if I type Ajay and then developer, and if I choose the file as, okay, this one, and if I try to click on add profile, now it's displaying me the name of the profile. Okay, so now it's everything working fine. Now we need to, in my last video I have already explained uh, how this coding works. Okay, if you want to learn more about this, uh, how I'm accessing the value which is been entered in this text boxes inside my controller, so I would recommend you to watch my previous video that I have explained in very detail. Okay, so now what I will do is just set some validation color. This I'll set uh, some server side validation dollar. Okay, so I have already done this for while I was creating categories. So what I'll do is I'll just go to my category controller. Okay, and from here I will just copy this, copy, and I'll come here and then I'll just paste it here, and here should be name required, comma, copy, and paste here. Okay, and this one is designation, also required, and then profile pic. Okay, also required. Okay, you need to enter the same name which you have used while creating your form. Here you can see I have given a name for my input field as name equals to name. That's why I'm referring the name equals to name field here inside my controller name. Okay, and designation here you can see. Okay, the next field is designation, and for this designation field I have given a uh, name as designation. Okay, that's why I'm referring designation here, and for profile pic I have given a name as profile pic. That's why I'm referring to this field inside my controller as a profile pic. Okay, now let's return as validation fast. Okay, now save it and again refresh and type in Ajay. Okay, and then choose an image. Okay, and then add, click on add profile, then I should get a message saying okay. Okay, cut this. Okay, this one is fine. Okay, okay, now let's come here and just copy this name, copy and paste here, and then name designation, paste here, and then last one is name profile pic, paste here and save it, and then this one add profile, copy and paste here. Okay, you now save it, and now refresh the page. Okay, then choose the image, and now if I click on add profile, okay, now it's saying validation passed. Okay, now everything is fine till now. So now I need to delete this, and I need to create an object for my profile model. Profiles equals to new. Okay, the way I had created an object when I was saving categories. Saying this saving categories, I had created uh, the object of category model. Here similar to that, here we need to create an object for our profile, because we are creating a profile, creating profile here, so we need a profile model here. So we need to refer to this profile model, and we should call our profile model. Okay, okay, we need to use our profile model, and then with the help of profiles, name equals to sorry, this one, request of input name. Okay, so now this will hold the value whatever user is going to input for the field name. Okay, and I'll just copy this couple of times, and then I'll change it to designation. Here also designation, and then profile pic. Okay, and then I need a user ID, because if you see the table inside my database for the profiles, I'm storing the user ID field also. So I need to take the user ID of the authenticated user, the user whosoever user is logged in. I want that user's user ID, because I want to store the user ID of the user who is logged in, who is creating the profile inside my profiles table. Okay, so for that I should use auth. Okay, cut it out. Okay, use auth. Okay, it will give me access to the details of authenticated user, details of the person who is logged in. Yes, so let's create for dollar profiles of user ID equals to auth of user. Okay, so this auth double colon user will return the user details of the logged in user. Okay, so if I want to print that user details, I can see that. Okay, return this. Just copy, paste this, and then just exit. Okay, let's come to our site. Now continue. Okay, now you can see it has returned me the details or the information of the user who is currently logged in. Okay, now now the user who is logged in is Mehmood Sheikh, who has the ID of 1, name is Mehmood Sheikh, and email is mehmood@gmail.com, created at and updated at. Okay, so all this information, all the details of currently logged in user we will get from this auth user. Okay, so if I want only the ID of that user, then what I should do, I will just do like this. Okay, I'll just place an ID here, so now it will return me only the ID of the currently logged in user. Okay, okay, now let's refresh. Okay, if I click on add profile, now it will return me the ID of of the currently logged in user. Okay, if I show you, so let me just show you by logging in with different username. Okay, now I will try to log in as another user. Okay, and I will just change this to user, not the ID. Save it, and let's go to profile, and let's say, okay, if I select the image and if I try to add profile, then I will get the details of the currently logged in user. Right now the person who is logged in is Michael. That's why I'm getting the details of Michael's. Okay, so his ID is 2 and name, email ID, created and updated. Okay, so uh, right now I need only the ID of that user, so that's why I have taken auth colon user of ID. So I'm storing that ID inside this profiles user ID variable. Okay, and yeah, I want name, designation, name, and then let's put this here, user ID, designation, and then profile pic. Okay, so let's just do it first like this. Let's put a condition here. If this input, okay, since we are dealing with the file, we need to check here if the file which we have selected from the system is of the type of file or not. Okay, so we need to do that kind of validation here, and along with that we need to add some packages also in order to deal with the files. Okay, we need to use these packages inside our project in order to work with the files. Okay, input, this eliminate support facades input, facades file, and facades URL. Okay, we need to use these packages inside our, we need to import these packages inside our controller, then only we will be able to work with the images in our project. Okay, so now we need to check if input has file, then the name of the file, which is in our case is profile pic. Okay, this one, copy and paste. Okay, you need to mention the name which is exactly similar to the name you have given inside your form. Okay, for this file type you have given the name as profile pic, right? So you need to refer to the same profile pic name inside your controller here. Okay, so now the next is dollar file equals to input of file, then profile pic, and then dollar of file move. Moved, we need to move, we are checking whether the file which we are uploading is of the type of file or not. If the file is of the file is of the type of file, then we are storing that file to this variable, and we are moving that file to our public path. Okay, then we are concatenating our folder. Okay, we need to create a folder with a name called as uploads inside our public folder. Okay, okay, let's here you can see this is the public folder which is present inside our project. Inside this folder we need to create another folder with a name called as uploads. Okay, we need to give the name of this newly created folder uploads, because I want to upload all my images inside this folder. That's why I have given this path, and then comma dollar file get get client original. Okay, so get client original name. Okay, we need to get the name of the get the original name of the file, and then need to make a variable called the URL, and to that URL we need to paste the base URL of our project. Okay, URL, sorry, URL to, and then dot, and from here, okay, we need to copy this and paste it here. Okay, we need to concatenate, we need to from here till here we will get the base URL of the file, and from after the base URL, we are concatenating the folders, concatenating up slash uploads and then file name. Okay, and then we need to pass this URL to our project object. Okay, to the instance of profiles, and then dollar profiles save. Okay, and then we should return a message, return redirect as response, and then profile added successfully. Okay, now let's first check this code. Okay, and let's see what how the code is responding, what output we are getting after each line of the code. Okay, now let's test, as I explained earlier also, here we are checking whether the file which we are going to upload is of the type of file or not. If the file is of the type of file, then we are storing that file inside this variable file, and then with the help of move folder, we are moving the file to the public path of our project inside uploads folder. Okay, so now let's try to see. Okay, return dollar URL. Okay, and then exit. Okay, now let's see what URL we are getting with these lines of code. Okay, now let's go to our here and refresh. Okay, we are getting some error. Refresh the page. Okay, syntax are unexpected, comma, post control line 30. Okay, your public path is public path, concatenate and then uploads. Okay, comma, okay, here it's fine, and then URL. Okay, and then concatenating with the uploads folder. Okay, here we should concatenate this. Okay, now let's refresh the page. Okay, then type developer and then select the image. Okay, now if I click on add profile. Okay, now it's saying undefined variable URL on line 34. Okay, here it should be URL. Okay, now let's again go to our project and refresh. Okay, and select the image, and if I click on add profile now okay, again it's saying undefined variable URL 34. Okay, here it's saying. Okay, return URL. Okay, here it's everything is fine, and let's try it out once again and type in okay, and then as developer, and then select the image, and okay, undefined variable URL again on line 34. Here we have given exit. Now let's see form. Okay, here I have missed some code enc type. enc type we need to include, we need to tell the form that the elements we are uploading with the help of this form will be having multi part data or multi form of data. We are uploading image also with the along with the text, so we need to use multi part slash form data. Now save it. Okay, now refresh the page, and okay, now choose the image. And now if I click on add profile, now it's returning me the complete path of my image. Okay, so which is uh, now I will go to my public, and then inside not this one, uploads, I can see a file name with a file with the name called as amitabh.jpg is been uploaded inside my uploads folder. Okay, now if I just copy this and go to my browser and then paste this link, I can access that image. Okay, 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 no, this path is not correct. Okay, because slash public uploads, okay, there is a forward slash is missing after uploads. Okay, save it and refresh. Okay, now if I take this path and paste it in my browser, okay, now you can see this image is displaying here. Okay, so in this code we are assigning the uh, file image to this file variable, and with this file variable we are moving this path, moving this image to our public inside our public path, and to that public, after that public path we are concatenating uploads folder which we have created here, and to this upload folder uh, we are passing the original name of the file. Okay, now with this url colon colon 2 will return us the path till here, till our base url path. It will return the this let me just show you. I will just, okay, now this only url colon colon 2 will return as the base url path. I refresh. Okay, select this. Okay, it has returned as the base URL path. Our project name slash public, till public it will return, and from there we need to our join the path of our uploads folder and then image which we are uploading, and then uh, we need to finally we need to uh, add this URL to our profile object, and then we need to save this information inside our database. Okay, now let's come here and check. We don't have any entries inside this table, and now we need to go to our profile, and here at the top we need to display the errors. If and if these are for displaying the errors. Okay, I will go to my categories. I will just copy this and paste it here. Okay, now let's refresh the page, and okay, it's telling me to log in. Okay, yeah, here is the project, here is our project. Now refresh. Okay, click on profile, and then okay, let's come to home page. Okay, now we need to log in. Okay, try to log in. Okay, I will go to profile. Okay, I have entered my name and then PHP developer, and then I will choose the image as this one, and I will add the profile. Now it's saying HTTP status code 0 is not valid. Okay, okay, come here. Mm, profile pic URL, and then okay, profile, save it, and now refresh again, and then name. Okay, and then speed developer, and then select the image and click on add profile. I should get a message as profile added successfully. Okay, now if I go to my home page, and I have to display the profile here on my home page, and let's check inside our database table. Okay, you can see a new entry has been recorded or stored inside the table. Okay, so now what I will do is I will just change this code a bit. Instead of here, I will just display this message on my home page. Okay, and here I will change it to home. Okay, so let's come back here and then log out, and then log in, and log in as another user. Okay, and then log in here. Okay, I will go to this profile to add the profile. Okay, and then designation as Android developer, and then I'll choose the image. Okay, and then I'll click on add profile. Then it should take me to the home page with the message posted successfully. Okay, and now we need to display that profile image here on our home page. Okay, so for that we need to come here, change this to home. Okay, let it be dashboard, and here we need to create two columns, div, and then class as call md4. Copy this and paste here, and then change it to 8, and here we need to display the image img src, and then alt. Okay, okay, now we need to get the record profile record from the database, and we need to display the image uh, here on the home page. Okay, so this video is has taken already too much of time. I will try to cover that in my next video, where I'll be getting the profile record from my database, and I will display the profile on the home page along with the profile image and name, and then designation. Okay, so I hope you like this video. I hope you come to know how to upload an image in Laravel 5.4. I hope you got some useful information out of this video. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel, click on like button, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.